It's still not working correctly, is it? I don't know how to do this. I really don't. What is happening? Why is everything so difficult? Welcome to live chat. Okay, that's not helpful. Ugh. Sorry, everybody. If anybody is here, I clearly don't know how to do this. And I can't make it work. And I don't know why. How do I make it the right stream? Hello from France. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, sir? What's happening? Why can't... Why? This action cannot be performed inside Streamlabs desktop. Right there, chat. You can open this chat web browser, or you could just work. That'd also be great. Why is this... I'm sorry. I just don't know why this is happening. I don't know. Yes. I don't know what's going on. Hello, hello, hello. Are you trying to stream on both? Trying is the word that I might use. I'd be tempted to use it if it wouldn't just work, but it never works. Why would it work? I don't know what stream I'm currently... Oh, what is this? Why in God's name is it not doing the correct stream? So I'm live on this stream. Whatever that means. I'm well aware you can see me on Twitch, buddy. I'm very much aware. This one is live on YouTube. Are you on? Sure. Why not? I don't know how in the blue hell to make the YouTube one work correctly. I genuinely do not know. It seems to want to connect to any stream except the one you're trying to actually connect to. And I have no idea why. Okay, let us try and get a pop-out chat for both Twitch and YouTube Live so I can finally talk to the people. So you can go away and I need this chat from you, I think. And pop this chat out. And then if I just get rid of both of these, perhaps I will be able to talk to everybody. Maybe. Oh, this should be easy, but it's not. This should be easy, but it's not. Okay, are we a thing? I don't think that's the right chat. I don't think that's the right one. You're still on test stream. I know. I can't change it. I don't know how to select the stream. It won't let you select the stream. It just wants to run whatever bloody stream it feels like. This is the one that's live. This is the chat. We just can't schedule one and dual stream, that's all. Are we sure? Oh my word, that was a nightmare. Let's just never do that again. I'm so sorry for just that horrible experience that none of you should have had to put up with. Yeah, I need energy drink and I need to take a breather because I just wish things would just work easily. Let me just slide this across like this. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Right, let's see what I missed from the thingy-majiggaroos. White Wolf, hello. Kabrinsky, hello, hello, hello. Nelka's here, the Golden Chin. The interface is weird and I don't like it. Yo, what's up? All good? No, wasn't all good. Make it stop. I wish I could. I think it's crashed. It didn't crash. I went offline to try and go back on the correct... Like, unlike Twitch, right? Unlike Twitch, which is you go live or you don't go live. That's it. Those are the two options. You can be live or you can be not live. On YouTube, you can be live. It's like a video. So, like, I could go back to the last stream we had and go live again on that one. Like, it's a thing. Why is that a thing? So every time we schedule one and we hit go live, it goes onto the last stream. Like, I don't know how to change it. And when I went to go live, the option was selected for the stream that we had set up, and yet it still went live on the wrong one. So I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, I see the usual stream problems are here. Thank you, Toshiba. They are, of course, always here. What else would be going on except this? I see, yeah. Love the notification I got. Check out this Mediocre Hobby stream from tomorrow. Have you crashed in the future? Probably. It's more than likely what's happened. Like, if the option is you've crashed in the future or everything is working now, I would suggest that it's crashed in the future. That would be that's where I would put my money on. What can you make work now? Nothing. I can't make anything work. His router's tired out after Saturday. Yeah. I don't think it's the router. I just think it's my competence is just gone. I have audio unless I have imagining Andy swearing like a trooper. And he is swearing like a trooper. He meant to, though. He knew he was live swearing like a trooper. He was just annoyed because it just didn't make sense. Like, I thought we'd worked it out because when I hit go live, it was like dual stream on YouTube and dual stream on Twitch. I'm like, perfect. And then the title was Custodies and Chatting. I'm like, that's exactly what we set up. This is all going to work beautifully. Go live. Why did it go live to the test stream from 4 days ago? Why is that a thing? Kermit's here, Kabrinsky's here, wife conflict. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. And then we dropped out and then we came back. Blood Medusa, hello! I am on Twitch tonight. Well, nice. Home sweet home, eh? I'm staying on Twitch where it's safe and homely. You stay there, buddy. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm not getting an updated chat from YouTube, though. Why is that not happening? Get anyone idea why I can't talk to YouTube? Live chat? Why can't I see YouTube? What's happened? Are people just not saying anything? I don't think so. There's 24 people apparently live on, but I can't see the stream or I can't see the chat. And I don't know why. Why is that a thing? Why is that? Testing. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, there is people on YouTube. Okay, that chat is also working. Cool, cool, cool. It's all working seamlessly now. It's fine. It's all fine. I just need to yes. Andy paints poorly. Can you see this now? I can. Thank you very much, everybody, for fixing my incompetence. Is that no? Where's the this thing? Why I gotta move that because for some reason it's in the middle of. I want to see it, but I don't want to see there. That's a nice place for it. 16 people on Twitch, 27 people have joined us on YouTube, 43 people currently live. Even this didn't work properly. Like this is all the interactive stuff that's bizarre, right? The big model for the next stream thing didn't update because this is not what we were on for the majority of the stream. It's exactly the same interface, getting exactly the same information from the background stuff. But on this stream, it's updated correctly. It's the same thing. But on the other one, it's like, no, you clearly didn't want that information displayed there. I don't know why. And also the camera's off here. Oh dear. Why, oh why, Delilah? Are we in? Are we in? Do we have a screen? Do we have a screen? Is this thing's working? We might be in. We might have stuff working. More golden boys are going to be tackled today. I'm going to be brave and I'm just going to start the next squad of bikes because, yeah. Yeah, we did get the 547. What does that take it to? 547, I think, is the Warhound Titan. I think what we said was that got the body of the Warhound Titan. And if it stays on that, I am perfectly happy to buy the 2 arms. So I think we might do a Warhound on the stream, potentially. So yeah. The people over on the YouTubes, Mr. McGowan is here, Garrett is here, Tism Lord, Calvin Jones, Tricorder, Andy paints poorly, Mike's painting minis. Could we get your orange squig recipe in the future? Maybe a video on some great color schemes for squigs. I'm going to move my microphone closer now. You're going to have a horrible sound for a minute as I manhandle this thing. And I do apologize for the sound you're about to have. Just be aware. Okay. See, I'm sorry if that made a horrible noise. I'm going to share something with you guys now. I'm going to share this. If I go here, if I pull this up, I think it was this. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just going to go to screen 1. So this will bring up this, hopefully. Does that work? Yes, you can see this screen. Okay, you asked me for my orange squig recipe. I took my orange squig recipe from this man, Rob Paints Models, and it has this is something that just like twangs at my heart, because unfortunately this awesome guy has passed away. He has, I think it was cancer. I didn't know until like a year or so later, when I was wondering why I hadn't seen any of his content. But this particular one, how to paint Zarbag's Git, the squigs, this video here is where I learned to paint squigs. So if you want to learn squigs and you want to learn how to paint the orange squigs that I did, I recommend you go and get this video. The content on here is amazing. Yeah, it's nice to just kind of keep his spirit alive a little bit and keep sharing his awesome stuff. So the channel is Rob Paints Models, and if you type squigs into the search bar and look for the ones for Zarbag Gits, you or can share. Can I get a copy a link? There we go, copy a link. I'm gonna go back to my live stream, live scene. I'll post that into the chat. I don't know if you're allowed to post stuff into chats, are you? I don't know who asked where, so I'm just gonna put them here. But that's a link to that particular video. So yeah, he's an awesome guy. Yeah, I would feel a bit weird making stuff that is just his. It's his. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Love me some custodians. Yes, I'm going to, obviously we did these. I'm going to take these guys off. I'm going to just work on the bikes for today's stream. I reckon I can get the bikes base coated and washed and get off the bike without breaking it. And some basic material on them. And then it's just like 3 normal custodies layering up. So I think that's my plan. I did put that link in Discord. It's 2 above your comment. Let's geek it out. Love your content. Thank you so much, man. Very, very kind. No worries. Code. I can't say your name. Colbjorn. Is that bad? But anyway, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And like I said, his stuff is amazing. And like he did a really like this. His Skaven or his squig army, his squigs. Like I was so inspired by that squig recipe that I painted a huge amount of squigs, like a massive quantity of them, and I won best painted, which I always attribute to him. Like he gave me the first army that I was like, I'm going to this event to win best painted. That's my goal, because I think this army looks good enough to win best painted, and I did, and I'm delighted. And the trophy is still on one of these shelves up here. So yeah, I recommend you go and watch his stuff, because like I said, I'm not a great painter, and he does things in like simple steps, and I could easily follow along, and it was just great. Did the link not pop up in Discord? It's like I can see it on my chat right there, like that I have posted it right above Brontus's howdy all chat. That next one up from him is that link to me. Is it not there for you guys? That's a bit bizarre. Wait a minute, what? Oh, did he have to post it in Discord? Oh, sorry, I'm just being silly. Discord, Twitch, YouTube, TikFlop, or whatever. There's too many things, and I get confused. So I'm just going to start grabbing some paint. Yeah, I'm going to grab one of the other bikes that I finished out, so I remember where everything goes. Because like the painting job on the bikes isn't like amazing. But like I'm happy with, out of the way you. I think that looks passable, right? It's a cool Custodes. It's enough gold. The red breaks up enough parts, and it's, yeah. I can work with that, right? This is going to be the second batch of 3, so I'll have a squad of 6 of them, and I think that'll be pretty cool. So I'm just going to get things ready, get things set up, get some silver paint on a palette, because I think the next step is just dive in with lots of silver paint and just start picking out details. And then I've got to do the saddle and black bits and shade, and then put goopy stuff on the base. Yeah, loads. Too many chats. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Guys, I gotta tell you, COVID freaking sucks. Yep. Got the worst case of brain fog. Probably slept about 17 hours in the last 24. That's not good. Anyone see the World War II bomb that exploded in my hometown? No. Oh, no. Had managed to dodge the Rona for over... This is your first time getting it? Oh, I've had it twice. Yeah. It's an experience, all right. You gotta just kind of deal with it, unfortunately. I'm like lucky and unlucky when it comes to the Rona. Usually it doesn't hit me too bad, except it hits me in my sinuses. Like, the second time wasn't as bad as the first. The first time, I kept describing it this way of, I wanted to dig my sinuses out of my face with a spoon. They were so sore. I hated it. And it was only Laura that was like, no, there's nothing to deal with Rona. And she's like, well, have you taken anything to deal with like flu symptoms that you have? And I was like, no. I was, maybe you should try that. And I did, and they all went away. So once again, she saved the day. Here she comes to save the day. I'm not having heat stroke. You're having heat stroke. Let us zoom and remember where the silver goes. So we're just going to start blocking in the silver bits on these bikeroos. You know, seems quite slow. So it took me like 4 hours to do the bikers on last. Was it 4 hours that it took me to do the bikes on the long stream? I mean, it was something ridiculous like that. They took way longer than exposed. Lovely gold tone. Thank you. Andy, you recovered from Sunday stream? Yeah, honestly, the first time I did the long stream and ate the MREs, I had literally no negative effects whatsoever. This time around, however, yeah, my stomach did not enjoy the aftermath of the... my stomach was just rebelled against wanting anything else for like 2 days. It was like, no, you're going to have bread and water, anything else, and you're going to feel unwell. So, yeah, deal with that. So, yeah, my stomach was a bit sore and a bit not wanting of food. But other than that, no, it was fine. Like, I'm used to staying up late. I'm used to being on my computer for far too long out of the day. So, like, I wasn't, like, struggling the next day. I was up and about and doing my bits and pieces. I didn't have a bed day or anything the next day. So... yeah, it was okay. It was a-okay. We do have Laura joining us on this lovely stream, apparently. She potentially will join us at 8:30. Fortunately, she was working on today's video up until a few minutes ago, so I don't even know if it's live or not yet, but yeah, we're trying to make it work. So no MREs next time, Law. I think 1 MRE is possible. I think 2 MREs is too much. I think that was the problem. So, yeah. 1 MRE, good. 2 MREs, no. Because I didn't feel bad after the first one. But even halfway through the second one, I was like, this is not going well. Yeah. Last time I had it, I attacked my tongue and it attacked my tongue and throat. Lost all taste and smell for a month. No, not ideal. Any ill effect from it? Yeah. Hey there, Mr. MedHob. I've actually done some hobby this week. I've been refurbishing some old GW High Elves for use in Kings of War. Could have said Old World, but even would have been great friends. You ate 2 while sitting on your ass painting. Yep. That was probably like 3,000 calories or more. Would it be more if I had taken the drinks? It would have been more. Galadrius. Hey, are you attending the Sim show in France at the end of September? I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. Yeah. What's the Sim show? Is that the thing that's got the Golden Demon is being shown at? What is the Sim show? It's like a pool party, but there's no ladders to get back out again. Is that what we're talking about? Golden Demon is Essen. Essen, Sim, you know, all kind of weirdo words that I don't really understand. The stream was really fun. Usually not a fan of super long streams, but you managed to keep up your energy the whole time, and it was a good chill time. I appreciate that, man. I do enjoy them. It's another thing. Like, I think they're good fun. And yeah, I can keep my energy up for 10, 12 hours, 14 hours even. I'm wondering what a 24-hour stream would be like. Would I die? See, a 24-hour stream, that's when I could do 2 MREs, right? I just learned of something called a continuous stream. I learned about it online today. First time I got the Rona, I had to go to hospital for a couple of weeks. Whoa, I'm so sorry. That's no fun at all. I thought what's coming for the old world in the next preview show. I saw that. They announced that today. And the preview show isn't that long away. It's like 9 days away or something. Very excited for it. It's just going to be the next Arcane Journal. I don't think Old World's going to get particularly exciting until all of the announced Arcane Journals are going to be out for the first 9 armies. And then I'm really curious of what the next thing after that is. That's when I think things will get crazy. Why do we all turn into serial killers in The Sims? Well, impossible. No one is able to eat 5k of potatoes in 2 sittings. You're talking to an Irishman. How dare you? Because the Sim people are dumb as a box, especially stupid. Yeah. Gut says Empire for the next journal. I think so as well. So a continuous stream, right? So I don't know if anyone here watches Sidemen content or anything like that, but I was watching a bunch of their stuff. And Simon's Mrs. Talia is doing or she's probably finished it now, actually. I haven't checked in on it, but it's a continuous stream. So how it works is, and it's like a sub push or something. So it's to get your subs up on your stream. So she starts and her stream is a minimum of 8 hours. That's the minimum she'll go for, is 8 hours. The maximum is 13 days. Every sub she gets is 1 minute added to the time. The only time she can come off screen is to go to the bathroom and when she, and shower, obviously. When she sleeps, she's pixelated, but she's still online. So she's literally streaming continuously for up to 13 days. So it's pretty intense. That's a bit mental. Yeah. You get a lot done, right? You have to pick a really long game in just 13 days to try and finish it, right? How far can you get on a game in 13 days? The Sim is the largest model and miniature exhibition. Oh, cool. I'll have to look it up. Do you think Chaos Wars will happen, or will they just make them part of Chaos? Well, they've already released Chaos and they're not a part of it. So they fight with Chaos. They do not fight for Chaos. Chaos can employ Chaos Dwarves and rent them basically. And then they have like crazy packs and crazy deals and stuff to get them to fight with them. But they're by no means like owned or controlled by Chaos Forces. Sorry. I'd be scared I'd say something in my sleep. She was muted for sleep, and he kept saying, you know, in case she talks or says something, but I reckon it's in case she farts. So that's what I'm thinking. I think Laura is ready to come on, so I have to just do a bit of jiggery pokery. I'm going to have to put this on. Otherwise, we're going to hear her twice. I have to change where my sound is coming from. It's going to be coming from my headset. I have to turn my headset off. Or my desktop audio. Oh, just knocked over my custody. And then I have to start stream together. Pull her in. It's a whole thing. It's fine. Everybody relax. Everybody just kung fu fighting. One of my favorite t-shirts. Simple as. Surely not everybody was kung fu fighting. Well, maybe they were. Start stream together. Get started. What the hell is this? What is this? Let's just start stream together again. And what is this? Stream together is being weird. What is this? Invite guest. I think stream together has updated. And it's different now. That's a bit weird. That's a bit bizarre. Hello. Can chat hear your call? Your stream should be able to hear the call now if you're capturing desktop audio. I have stream.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Now where's the show on stream button? It's all different now. Oh, okay.
It's totally different, yeah. It's all been somehow.
Send audio through browser source. Sure. Oh God. Oh God. There you are.
Hello?
But I can't see the bit where it says push to. Oh, you're just live. Why is it showing me? Oh, include my camera. Turn my camera off. Okay, you have appeared on stream, and if I turn on, and you're streaming together, you're talking. I think you're live, but you're very bad quality.
That's rude.
Well, you got to pick up the game. Need more Red Bull in your life.
I have Aldi Red Bull. Does that count?
No.
Damn it.
Damn it! So I'm gonna have to close this so I can see both chats again, and then we're gonna make sure that everybody can hear you. Can everybody hear the lady? Kong Strong Red Bull. You gotta love Kong Strong.
It's not Kong, it's Red Thunder.
That's because you're Aldi,
although Kong
not
is
little,
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aldi, not the little are the kings. Aldi's the. We can split a room like Bloods and Crips with Aldi and Little.
Yeah.
I swear to God. So
should put a poll up. Good evening, Brian. Hello.
Dune's
Great to catch
own
stream
brand.
after a long day. Awesome.
I love it. Welcome in, Miss Laura. Do you have dual streaming up?
What do you mean?
As in, can you see two chat boxes?
Yes.
Cool.
Rain Coast Bear said Andy's a bit low, which is you.
Once again, how rude. Sorry, I have to move my microphone every now and again, and it's
You just gotta smile more.
How dare you? If the stream had have started correctly, I would have been smiling. But that was very irritating. The Desert Bus for Hope charity stream has an algorithm that every hour is 7% more than the previous hour. Generally lasts about a week. Last year, they raised over $1 million for Child's Play charity. They run 4 shifts of people, each shift lasting 6 hours. During the stream, They play Desert Bus, the worst video game ever made, but also do various activities like trivia games, skits, play D&D. I mean, that's really cool. I quite like that. It's quite an interesting way of like setting it up and doing it.
I would like to try something, some sort of a live thing like D&D or something. I just don't. It's so hard to know how it would go.
See, the problem that I have with stuff like if you live stream D&D, okay, is that if you're not here from the start, it gets real confusing.
Right? Yep. You can log in and be like, what are you talking about? Who'd explain the thing again? And then, everyone's lost.
Because like so many things, especially in D&D, I feel like character interaction between each other develops into loads of in-jokes. And in-jokes make the game really funny. And then you're having that banter. So if suddenly you're doing that loads, then nobody knows what's going on.
Num Nums is back.
Num Nums! Hello, sir. Welcome back.
What about reaction videos?
Yeah, I'd like that. Think they're kind of funny. I watch a crap, like I said, I watch a lot of Sidemen content, and they do a lot of react videos. So yeah, they're kind of funny. Like I was thinking about trying to do a stream where we watch the reveals. What are those like?
Yes, we could try and do that for Nova.
Yeah, it's on, but it's 2:00 in the morning. It starts, and it's like a Tuesday or something, which is the problem. I think it's like a weird day of the week.
Is it the problem?
No, not for me. I'm just worried about because like a bunch of creators will be online doing it, and some I don't know how many of them will want to spend their time with me, and how many people will want to go and hang out with other people because they like hurting my feelings.
No, but what about a nice Irish voice talking about the reveals instead of Americans? Brian's wife takes the week off to help moderate the event. Oh, so she does the what's it called, the Desert Bus thing? I don't even know what Desert Bus the game is either.
I was there every time I hear Desert Bus. I keep thinking about Stardew Valley.
Stardew, yeah. Most of my wardrobe is Desert Bus for Hope, Unloading, Ready, Run. I don't know them either. Good evening, Simon.
Which Simon is it?
Simon from Griffcon.
Oh, hello, sir.
Good evening, Tim.
I hope you're having a speedy recovery, sir. You seem to be in good form on your posts and stuff, so I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm glad your streak wasn't broken and you're having a good time. Jen Ireland, €5 for the Emperor. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that.
The Emperor accepts. I speak for the Emperor, by the way. Oh, can't say his name, but I speak for him.
He has many names.
Tim, good evening. I think I said hello. A nice Irish voice. Well, then you'd have to find another Irish streamer.
You're so funny. Tim, Jesus, you're so funny.
That wasn't Tim. That was Dave.
Oh. Nah, Dave. Just sounded like something Tim would say.
Tim would have spelt everything correct. So it's all good.
Said would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Well, it depends how late into the
I wouldn't have been able to read the comment out.
Depends how many Guinnesses he's in for his spelling and.
True. Simon is ticking away well. Literally, I can hear the valve. I think the Pain Boys added an amplifier.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Focus. Look at the screen. Look. It's like, no. Clearly the people want to see the cutting mat. Look at that cutting mat in all of its detail. Every speck, every dot of super glue, every old bit of paint. That's what the people want to see. Forget the cool Custodes bike. Oh, there it is. I think it was listening. It was like, oh, yeah. Oh, he's being sarcastic. Quick, go back to the bike. Goddamn AI.
Wait, Secret Level is the first Amazon Warhammer project? Maybe we could do a reaction video to that.
We could.
Secret Level. How did I miss that? First Amazon Warhammer project. Oh, the first one. The first of many, hopefully. JB, currently painting my way through Skaven Tide. So much metal.
What are you talking about? They're all plastic. Oh, I'm hilarious. You
I
know
only
you're...
went up 10 minutes ago. Damn it.
What went up 10 minutes ago?
The secret tide or secret level video.
Wait, it's not part of the reveals. I'm confused.
No, the trailer went up today.
Oh.
So we shall watch it after. Jez Hunt, good evening, folks. Hey, that's a well painted cutting mat, fella.
You guys, I swear to God. Doesn't matter where I am, YouTube or Twitch, everybody just wants to see me suffer.
Vex live back again. What is this magic? So we normally stream on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and because we tried streaming on both on Saturday, then we said let's try and see how that works for this week as well. Or maybe not. Well, we're gonna just try it, but it's not the smoothest thing. I think we worked out a big issue with today's one again, but we'll try and get it right for the next time. Desert Bus was created by Penn and Teller.
Oh,
it's really
cool.
boring and has no end.
It's really boring. With Penn and Teller.
Yeah, I know. They're magic. Literally.
Well, one of them is. What a way to steal the limelight. Look, how about we do this thing, right, where we're two characters, okay? And you never say or do anything. Okay, that sounds great.
I would be happy with that job. Imagine making money and not having to talk. That'd be great.
It's true.
You just do your little like cute wave and just like nod and whisper in someone's ear, like, and you get paid. Awesome. What's what's the recipe for that gold? It's kind of nice.
This gold. You like how this particular gold looks? This is Retributor arm out of a can.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything to gold yet. This is how the gold will look at the end.
Retributor over black. If that makes a difference too.
It does. So this is the like tarnished old school gold that I'm going for, and this is what it's currently at. So this is what happens. And all it is you spray the model black, then you spray the model with some Retributor armor gold. You can, of course, brush on Retributor armor gold, but I feel like, I've said this in videos before, if you're doing a Custodes army, or you're doing a Stormcast army with gold, €22 for the can of spray. I know it's an expensive can of spray. It's going to save you so much time. I would spend that €22 every bloody time.
Sanity.
So spray gold, and then all it is to get it from this to this is a Reikland flesh shade all over the top, and then dry brush Liberator gold. That's it. That's how the gold is done. Simple as. There's lots of hearts and like nice things. Is that one person doing that, or is there loads of people doing it?
No, I like it.
I like it. It's like we're going like Twitch live, isn't it? Axelon just subscribed with Prime 7 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Chucking the free Prime. Sorry, what?
I meant to say Axelon, and I said Amazon. I'm not sponsored.
No, we're not sponsored yet. Evening, folks. Well painted. Yes. Love back again. What's his magic? Love live. What's the rest? Yes. Also had a crossbows fired at him. Oh yeah, it's true. He did a fire crossbows fired at him. Go live on TikTok, and okay, I'll go live on TikTok right now, will I? Just for the fun of it. Let's see what happens. Where's TikTok? Where's my TikTok? White
Thank
Wolf
you, White
gifted
Wolf.
5 tier 1 subs. I'm not even joking. I'm going to go live on TikTok just for the sake of it. Is that TikTok? There we go. How do I go live again?
Good evening, Henry. Good evening, everyone from Norway. How was the stream last Saturday? It was great. It was long, but it was great.
How do I go live?
We are at a Warlord Titan level for our next big stream, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it should be hilarious.
You're gonna have to explain to TikTok what's happening.
It's their problem. There we go. That's a perfect setup. Look at that. It's like a pro did it. Except he didn't. Let's just tilt it up a little bit more.
Can TikTok just see your face and not what you're painting or anything like
Yeah,
that?
nothing. Go live.
Cool. This is what happens when I don't control that account.
Yeah, it's hilarious. What you gonna do? I am on TikTok live now. I'm live on TikTok if anyone cares.
If anyone is here that got a sub, I'm gonna shut down your TikTok. If anyone is here that got a sub from White Wolf, you may say thank you. And also, if you send me a message, I will send you the link to our Discord as part of the sub.
Bum, 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 bum. Tim has just joined live on TikTok. Hello. Should I do like the thing where they send a rose and you go skit, skit, rose, bit, bit. Just stand there in a bridge for like 7 hours making bank for no reason.
Yeah.
It's what the youth do.
Tim, we've been on TikTok for ages. It takes a lot of work, so
you're not dancing hard enough for TikTok. I have committed a blunder a little bit ago. I knocked over my plastic glue, over my computer mat, and the underside of my keyboard, lost a piece, ramshackled a bit to replace it, then found the bit, and I had trouble getting 2 flight sticks to stick to some Legion. Oh, you're having a bad time. Can't wait for that stream. If Andy's on TikTok, why is he not dancing? Skit, skit. There you go. See, I'm on TikTok. I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm streaming on TikTok. 3 platforms at the same time. Come on. That's what the pros do for maximum exposure. Right? Say it's okay, Laura.
Did we... No.
Come on. It's what normal people do. It's what you do.
No.
Okay, well.
What is everyone else working on tonight's hobby time? Are we doing hobby? Are we resting? Talking nonsense, yeah. I tried maximum exposure once, I got arrested.
Yeah. That's why I tilted my camera up. Hello, people from TikTok. How do you keep up with 3 chats? Tail Commander Battlesuit, solid choice. Boats, nice.
Kubrinsky is dystopian. What were we talking about last night? Dystopian age and dystopian wars.
Are they the same thing?
Yeah, is there any link or are they totally different?
Hello.
Medusa's working on her sea elves.
Nice. On TikTok is curious. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, and someone says you should be also live on TikTok just for 3 chats. So that's what I'm doing. So enjoy.
Yeah, listen to Tim.
Well, it seemed like a funny thing to do at the time. We should go live on Instagram now. Give me another phone. Give me my iPad.
Colin is painting Stormcast flesh tears red with a gold trim. They sound pretty cool.
They do sound cool. Anyone painting flesh tears is...
So dystopian age is the timeline for those games.
So dystopian age, well, they contacted me and asked me if I wanted a free starter set for either the Empire or the Japanesey one.
So it was like it wasn't called Empire, it was like the
British one was called the Empire.
Was it?
No, now I'm confused. Is that the same game?
I think it was.
Dystopian Wars on Clash and more. That will be for I can't even say that. Thank you for level 1 hype train, people from
new game and epic scale.
Okay, so not the same thing. If my knife doesn't try and kill me, well, let's hope that isn't the case. Yeah.
Simon, hey, big fan of your stuff. Do you know of any Skaven clans with blue in their scheme? If yes, which blues? Just starting clan rats, and I like blue.
Blue is an interesting one for clan rats. I don't know of anyone specifically that has blue as their color. Why is that?
I don't know. Do they associate it with a certain army, maybe?
Yeah, that's
Oh, is it just so they don't look like the poster boy version of Stormcast? Is it an artist thing, like?
I don't know. Maybe Google it. But Google blue Skaven and see what pops up and see if it's a description or anything like that.
There is, from Warhammer Fantasy, there is a lot of older clans that maybe one has blue in it.
Potentially.
Jez is painting North Star skeletons for Death Wizards.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Andy paints poorly, has loads to choose from, but can't decide what to paint.
Someone just say I paint
Go
poorly.
with the
Is that what they just said?
Yeah, they named their whole account after your painting poorly. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that makes sense,
insulting.
Yeah.
Num Nums is still busy with clan rats.
Busy.
Tolrix says, also those custodies, I do your recipe, but I'm not that fast. You only do one coat and shade and then relayer. There's no relayering.
No, there's just spray black, spray gold, sepia, or flesh shade, Reikland flesh shade, dry brush liberator. It takes like brush time per model to get the gold finish less than 3 minutes. Like,
yeah,
that's not true. Reikland flesh shade going on takes a little bit of time, so less than 5 minutes per dude, I would say.
so it's not a relayering, it's a dry brush of the Liberator Gold. The Liberator Gold. Oathkeeper is back. Wow, you're painting again, the Golden Boys. Hopefully not another 14 hours and then overnight.
No, this isn't a 14-hour stream.
No, this is just our regular
stream. So I obviously I didn't get to finish the project in the 14-hour stream, so I'm just going to continue on with it. I have the pile of paints out there to paint these guys. I kind of know what I'm doing, so like I've got these 3 bikes, 3 Terminators, another 5-man squad, and 1 character left, and then what I own for Custodes is finished. So it would be really nice to do that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would feel justified then to start purchasing the Forge World units that I don't have, that I would like to have. So I want one of the squad of Forge World Terminators. I want some of the Jump Boys. Need to get my other Dreadnought. And then I might move in and get some of the vehicles. But I do genuinely like most of the Custodes Forge World stuff. So I'm gonna grab that.
Cool. Shippo is continuing the old. Sorry, I will respond to what you said once. I just want to catch up with chat. Shippo is continuing the old world with building sticks of the metal stone trolls. Very cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Henrik has inflammation in his shoulder, so he's enjoying other people doing hobby. Makes sense. Hope you feel better soon.
It's a good way to do it, though.
Yeah.
I'm in pain. You hobby for me.
Yeah. Axelon just got finished building some clone commanders. One's going to be Delta Squad, put together another staff bikes, and building a Night Lord to come out of my brother's Spartan I'll be working on soon. Then we'll try and finish off a Swamp Kala and new Mogan Ra. That's a lot.
And a Mogan Ra. Some serious. I like the diversity in your hobby, buddy.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's just really interesting. Blue is heroic color, probably why they do not. Yeah, that literally could be it. Blue is considered heroic, so they just stay away from it. Just open where there's naval battles. Different scale. Oh, of course it would be.
Oh, yeah, because you couldn't have the ships. Yeah, it's not like the models are going to go into the ships at the end of the day. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because, like, you've got something, like, bigger than the Bismarck, like, if that was next to the small tanks. The tanks would be, like, the size of the tip of a pin. Like, different scale. Okay, it is slightly different scale. That makes so much more sense. Thank you.
Simon is painting some Senegalese infantry from Senegal for his French World War II army.
Senegal infantry? Whose comment is that?
Simon says.
Twitch or YouTube? Damn it.
Twitch.
Which one's Twitch? There we go. Hold on. God damn it. Why can't I see that? Oh, Senegalese infantry for my French World War II army. Senegalese?
I don't know.
Senegalese?
Infantry from Senegal.
Interesting. Sure, why not?
Yes. Frontinus is working on 10 armor chipping on a batch of Terminators. Very nice.
Respect it. Yeah, I've got
For
him
necessities
the sword on the
is
bikes.
airbrushing converted grab bikes.
Converted grab bikes? What's converted about?
No. Tim says, talk to TikTok, you're losing people.
Oh, what are you talking about? What up, TikTok people? Currently streaming on Facebook, no, Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. See, there's many words. Kind of doing it on TikTok just as a joke. So, hello. Oh god.
Dave is rebasing Space Marines because he hates himself.
He does hate himself, and he seems to do that quite a lot. Maybe you should just get the basing size right for the first time. Or are you changing the look of them?
Yeah, what's the rebasing purpose? Andy is saying, Andy Paints Poorly is saying, by the way, my name has nothing to do with this channel. It's my name, and I think I can't paint well.
Well, it just so happens
Do
that
we
my name is
believe
also
him?
Andy, and I also think I can't paint well. Okay? You don't get a monopoly on being a bad painter and having Andy as your name, okay?
Jen is painting some infantry for Blood Angels, Legionaries, Imperialis. Got a bunch of flyers to base coat, waiting for the Irish weather to cooperate. It is insane this week. It is not. It feels like autumn. It is like sunny and windy and rainy and everything all in the same 20 minutes, and it's crazy.
I'm just spraying my shit.
Oh yeah, spraying stuff would not be fun.
It'd be really fun, just not good.
Yeah, you'd be spraying a while before you actually got covered. Dave said he's changing the look. Reasons will become apparent.
Alcoholism is my guess.
Perhaps. Good evening, Sinclair.
Hello, Sinclair. How are you? Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 bum. Okay, this is going well. We nearly have all the base coats on the bikes ready for shade, and then some orange goop on their base, and then I can start base coating the rider. It's all going well.
Swimmingly.
No, they're grab bikes. They don't swim.
I'm sure they do that thing where they like glide over and like dip their little fin in the water, no?
Yeah, of course. Makes perfect sense.
Got it.
This is a factor, lol.
Axelon is not having a good day. The Night Lord just snapped off the base. It's one of his kill team heroes. Today is not the day for hobby.
Oh no. Super glue, my friend. That's how you fix anything that breaks. Once it breaks, super glue is the only thing I use to repair it.
Yeah. Totally forgot to message. I don't think he's on yet. Dorman about the models for Silver Bayonet.
It's quite rude of you.
No. It was almost like I was busy. I will have to, because I do want to get like both games sorted. Because if we do Silver Bayonet, which are we still doing for maybe a Halloween game? Well, we'll do like a campaign. Yeah. I want to make sure I actually have the right models. Has anyone else here played or interested in watching Silver Bayonet?
Yeah. Okay, I just need to wait for them to dry fully so I can throw the shade on them.
I'd watch it.
God damn,
Dave, I don't want to do the accent.
Charlie Irving, I'm on everything. Someone dared me on one of these to join TikTok on, so I'm currently live on Twitch, YouTube, and now TikTok. So that's just how it's got to be.
Silver Bayonet might be my favorite game. That or Gorka Morka. Interesting. Okay.
Two very different games, I guess.
Hmm.
It should be fun. What you gotta do though? How to buys? Where's that brush that I like using for shade?
Can you read out Dave's comment on Twitch, please?
That sounds ominous. Hold on. On Twitch, Dave's chosen men. God.
Every time it's funny.
Congrats on the 50k, by the way. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. To get to the old 50k and do the long stream and stuff. It was a good fun. I enjoyed it. Thanks for commenting. It's giving me the option to invite you as a guest on live now. It's quite bizarre. Ah, my camera broke. Ah, it's so professional up in here.
Silver Bayonet, like all Joe McCulloch games, is awesome. Rangers of Shadow Deep is my favorite of his. I don't know that game.
Subscriber.
How do you...
Oh, the Golden Chin gifted 5
Steve,
to your
thank you.
Subs. See, alcoholism. I knew it was the. Are these
Not
your
banned,
chosen
White
men? Time to throw.
Not banned, White Wolf, just ignored for now.
What did I just ignore?
No, I ignored him. He's been bold.
Ignoring people.
Rick is asking, how do you get the nicest true metallic prep for contrast? I'm doing Alpha Legion and they're coming out a bit flat. Have you followed our tutorial?
Non-metallic for...
How do you get the nicest prep? True metallic?
Oh. What look are you trying to go for your Alpha Legion? Because Alpha Legion are one of those really funny color schemes where like there is a set scheme for them. But like the community has rebelled and has decided they look something completely different. And everyone is okay with it. And they look awesome. That like translucent purpley green look is not how they look. But yeah.
Is it 40k or 30k? If anyone there got a sub and isn't part of our Discord, if you send me a message, I will send you the link. Sinclair, I played Silver Bayonet at GriffCon. Don't think it's for me, but the rule set seems clean enough.
I just need to get one nice miniature painted for it and I'll be inspired. I started my first model and it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, which obviously frustrated me a little bit. So yeah, I need to just like get something behind me. Some model sat there in front of me that I'm like, oh, that turned out nice. I'll inspire to do the rest.
Yeah, you want to get it on the table and show it off.
Yeah, that's the idea anyway.
That makes sense. Tim says this might be the whiskey speaking, but how much paint thinner do I need in my airbrush to make lead belcher work?
Just a few drops, buddy. Basically, do you know how to backflow your airbrush? Do you know what that means?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so usually what I like to do is I like to load up the pot with your paint and then put a slight bit of thinner in it to see if it's right. And then when you're backflowing it, like how the bubbles move the paint inside the pot, if it's like blip, 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 then it's still too thick. It's not going to go through properly. You want it to be nice and smooth. You want it to generate bubbles as if you're like blowing it into a cup and you're getting the bubbles in your straw, that kind of thing. So yeah, just don't want your paint like custard inside the pot. It's got to be like smooth and free flowing. So that's how I tend to do it. I backflow it and then I keep adding more until it's moving smoothly when I backflow the paint.
So Rick says it's the 40k scheme, but I like the 30k scheme with the Arcadian green, so metallic blue. I've watched the tutorial too, probably every tutorial. Thank you. So you're still having trouble with the prep part, so they're coming out a bit flat.
What's your process? Gotta focus on this bloody shade. Make sure it doesn't pool anywhere. It's gonna be really noticeable on a bike. Even if I dry brush afterwards, if there's a horrible blob somewhere there shouldn't be, no dry brush is gonna cover up and fix that. So just know if you believe in Jesus, keep that belief alive. He loves you, spreading positive. Amen. Amen to you. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Sinclair asked, did you see the Duncan Rhodes Chaos Warrior schemes? Very interesting, and I think they can be andified without too much pain.
I'll have a look.
So was that a recent video, Sinclair?
Yeah, he did them like a week or two ago now, I think.
Yeah, set of schemes for different Chaos Gods. I didn't see that video yet. So Rick has tried coming from black, dry brushed with air lead belcher.
Okay. Interesting. Like that should be okay. I mean, I would just use a can of lead belcher and do a nice smooth coat with that. Like if it can come in a can, I'll use the can. It's just easier and faster. Unless if you got a lot of models to do. Like all of my Black Templars start with spray lead belcher. And soon all of my Death Company will as well.
Yes.
This particular bike is acting a little bit hydrophobic and it's being a bit weird, but I guess we'll just have to correct it afterwards. But it's just, yeah, it's been a bit odd. Certain places aren't grabbing the shade right. Certain places are grabbing it a little bit too much. Unhand me, you brute. One bike shaded. No, look, it just keeps separating. Take the shade, you jerk.
Weird.
Also, keep up the hard work, man. You'll make it one day. Cheers. One day I'll make it, guys. One day. One day we'll do it. We'll get through it all together. Which probably every two I'll try to. Yeah. I just find it easier with the. I don't know why, but like I'm just a big fan of roll cans and using those for base coats and stuff. Maybe I didn't shake my shade enough.
Yeah, I think it's the time versus value, like what your time is worth. So yeah, you might think that the spray can is expensive, but then what's your time worth? You're gonna save time and get your army painted quicker and like not have lost enthusiasm with all the dry brushing part, then just get the spray can.
Yeah, we've talked about that a bunch before, but it's such an important thing to understand, like the concept that your time is valuable.
Yeah.
If you're spending 22 quid to save 6 hours of time, then suddenly,
yeah, like work it out time or hour by hour. Like even with people with commissions, I think people have a hard time putting in the yeah, okay, the model costs this much and the paints cost this much and stuff. And it's like, yeah, okay, so what time are you, if you're buying a commission, what time are you saving yourself? What kind of value do you put on that other person's time as well? It's a really important part of the hobby.
One of my favorite ones is I love this. So a guy owns a. This is like a joke story, but it's funny. It's this guy owns a super yacht, like one of them billionaire super yachts, and the engine gives out on him.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Stops like shit. Stuck in dry dock trying to get his boat to work. Calling in every guy, and they're like pulling it apart, putting it back together, and they can't figure it out, and they're all scratching their heads and whatever, blah. And then finally he calls this other guy. This other guy shows up, and the guy sits there. He looks at the engine, looks at it for about 20 minutes, reaches into a toolkit, takes out a tiny hammer, walks over to a specific point, goes, tap. Engine splurts into life, totally working perfectly. Everything is grand. 20 grand. And the guy's furious. 20 grand? What the hell? How dare 20,000? You've been here for 5 minutes. You tapped it with a hammer. I want a broken down invoice. The guy's like, no problem. Sends him an invoice. $5. Tap with hammer. $19,995. Knowing where to tap with hammer. Beautiful. It's important. Value your time.
Yeah, just because you're able to do something fast doesn't mean you didn't put in the time learning how to do that fast.
Unless you're me, then I just
Medusa says if you're time rich, use airbrush. If you're money rich, use rattle cans. Yeah, you might have that time, so it doesn't matter to you whether you're saving the money or not. Also a good point. Your internet doing okay, Andy?
I don't know. Is it? What's going on? Are we having a bad time?
I don't know. Kind of hard to tell, but whether is everyone
seeing me, hearing me, annoyed by me all at the same time in stereo?
Gabrinsky says, "Dang it, stream broke during joke."
Oh well. Let's go back and watch the YouTube one then, won't you?
Kevin said, and speaking of yachts, a billionaire is missing after his yacht sunk. So the yearly sacrifice of a billionaire to Poseidon is going well.
Nice.
Is it though? Because life isn't getting much better.
But maybe it was going to get a hell of a lot worse.
The sacrifice.
Maybe it stopped a tsunami that's going to wipe away Cork. In which case it was wasted, but anyway.
Stream has been lagging a bit. Yeah, I keep getting loading stuff. Damn it.
I'm sorry that it's lagging. I don't know whether that's because multi-streaming or whether it's just because my internet's annoying. Who knows?
Could be both.
Could be both. Little column A, lots of column B. I've gone quiet because I'm doing that thing where I'm at a point where I need to concentrate on applying this shade. I'm nearly finished the second one, and then I've got the third one, and then I can talk properly again because I don't have to focus on painting.
Does that mean I get to talk about Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Maybe streaming to 3 platforms might be a bit much for Andy's net
Twitch
connection.
TikTok's on the old.
That is true.
Okay, we'll stop the. Hold on. End live. There we go.
Hello, Conandulus. Good evening again. Thank you for joining. Was that how we said your name last time? Conandulus? Cool. Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back to only streaming on 2 things. We're good. The thousands of TikTok people are lamenting me leaving, but well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, okay. We are going to talk about Bigfoot until Andy is finished painting. Yes. Or Dogman. I found a new Dogman podcast today. Let's do some of that. Let's all blame TikTok. It is the thing to do today these days. Yes. Well, to be fair, it is the reason for a lot of problems, but maybe not all the problems in the world. Good evening, Adrian. Colin dropped a updated picture of his Stormcast with Fleshers Red in work in progress on Discord. I shall check it out soon. But Raldoran said, Andy's internet is a bit like him, a little slow. Is it just me, or has Twitch got more confusing? Sinclair, what do you mean? Because it was updated for us to
go live together.
Yeah, weird. Which was confusing. But as a viewer, is it more confusing now too? Has it changed?
It feels like
Dave said something about that too, didn't he?
Everybody check and see if the donation thing has been updated or if it's...
I went to live and it shows me a... Oh. Like a channel that's getting pushed out at the moment instead of how to search. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's that TikTok. They're trying to steal your painting secrets. Steal no lag.
I can have my
yeah. We did. Well, like when was it we were doing TikTok? I know it was during lockdown, but
we got like 5,500 people over on TikTok.
Yeah. And then it takes a lot of work to, and also like there's a lot of stuff, but it takes a lot of work to be on trends on TikTok versus trends on Instagram. So it was like one or the other, and
kept popping.
I stopped posting as well.
Dances I was expecting.
Yeah.
Got a skiddly pop with the youth of today. I think that's how it went.
Maybe the next time we're in Warhammer World, we'll make a dance video in front of the tank.
That's utterly terrifying as a concept, but I'm game.
Or in front of Nigel. Or with Nigel. We could totally dance with Nigel.
We could.
Cryptid chat, yes. Need to catch up on the Cryptonaut podcast. That's another one I haven't heard of. I love it.
Crypto now? Let's do it.
Cryptid. No, we're not talking about crypto. That is something I don't believe in. Cryptids, hell yes.
Crypto, no. Cryptids, yes. Wow, woman.
Colin really wanted to say, I thoroughly enjoyed your magnet video. Do you use the premium or standard magnets?
I don't know. I got a couple of questions about that, and I didn't realize that there was different magnets. Because, like I said, I'm like, I didn't get this guy didn't pay me to make a video or anything like that. He just gave me a few free samples when I was at GriffCon, and while the magnetic sheet for the bottom came in like its packaging, the bases were just loose. He just handed me a sheet of them. They weren't in their packaging, so I don't know if they were premium or I don't have any information on them. So yeah.
Maybe we should message him.
Oh yeah, he messaged me today. He said he really liked it.
Thank you, Revenant.
But this is one thing I hope people do understand, is that like I don't say things that I don't actually mean. Like I will never try and sell anything that I don't like. Simple as.
Yeah.
And like I genuinely want to have like hundreds of those cases. I want there to be like an archive. Like I've always thought about this in a studio, of having like a corridor. Like imagine you build a false wall behind, like a false wall along like one side of the room, and just the other side of it's just a corridor, and all it is just shelves with them stacked. So literally like an archive, keeping things neat and tidy and stored, names on the side. Because I genuinely am out of space in my studio now. It's done. Like I can't. there's a reason why there's crap on shelves everywhere and overspill, and it's really annoying. So even if I start now, like let's take, what can I talk about that's out right now? That's already out. What am I been working on? Mechanicum. Let's say the Mechanicum stuff that I'm doing for the Horus Heresy. Having a case ready to go. And as part of the construction process, I build the 20 dudes. And as I'm building them, I'm sticking a thing underneath all their bases. And they live in that case. That's their case. So, because like right now, I finished doing the big tank. I built one of the infantry and I did one of the robots. And like literally I was clearing my desk off today to record some stuff. And I was like, where do I put these? Where are these 3 fragile, big, painted models going to go? It's annoying. So I need better storage and transport.
Yes. We missed a donation from Revenant because it came up on Twitch, but for some reason there was no sound. So I'm just trying to... The donation bar at the bottom, it's for YouTube Super Chats. So that's when it will move. Because
sorry, Revenant,
we can't combine them. But I don't know why that did... Like,
sorry,
why did that not come up?
I don't know.
Donation worked, but there was just a pop-up and no sound. So it came up on screen while you were talking, but there was no like, ta-da!
The last thing I have is the Golden Chin gifted 5 subs. That's the last thing on the activity feed for Twitch.
It's really weird, because look, it's on the screen. It's just...
Let me refresh this screen. Yeah, when I refresh this scene, it still says that. White Wolf gave 5 subs. Golden Chin gave 5 subs. Axelon resubbed. I don't have any donation like on the thingy. Where is it on?
Twitch.
Oh, Revenant has tipped. It's on this thing. Why is it on this thing and not showing up everywhere? I do apologize for missing that, buddy. Your donation is very much appreciated. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Also, the clever message did not show. I'm sorry, Revenant. It was a message that we missed. Medusa said you got the premium ones. The standard ones sit the same size as the widest part of the rim. The premium ones sit inside the rim. So there we have our answer. Thank you.
That's the difference. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we will be able to reply to people then. Henrik, I like the idea of War Mag, but it's ridiculously expensive to buy when you live in Norway for shipping and then customs. Oh.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that stuff is like killing things. And unfortunately, he's a UK business, so unfortunately, UK Brexit is making certain things a lot harder. These models are now shaded, but I haven't actually taken. Hold on, I haven't taken the models out of it yet.
They are great for transport, but not sure about those kind of cases for storage. I had only that until recently, and they fill space fast. Yeah, it's whether like what your options are. Like if you don't have any more shelf space, then like boxes, they might
20 tall and all the way across on a big set of shelves. Except I haven't emptied it since I made the video, and the models are still like, I wasn't lying in the video. They're pretty great.
Well, the part where you shake them violently and give everyone a heart attack kind of proved that bit.
But I also like the fact that because some of the comments are like, oh, why don't you use like, a metal plate and an iridium tipped bolt to hold it down? And I was trying to make the comment that like it being not hard to remove is also important. Loads of models have like fragile connection points and you want to be like pulling them off. Like I love how much these are secure, and then look at the little effort. You know what I mean? It's just, we're ready to go.
Yeah, you're not putting any pressure on any glued joints to pull that thing off.
It was an Elder, and like these are not even the right size bases for the, like they do come with 40mm discs, but these are the 32 ones for all the Terminators, and everything is A-okay. So I love them.
How does his pre-made ones compare to price on DIY? Really useful boxes and steel sheet is cheap. Really useful boxes are super cheap. Steel It's the convenience thing again. It's what you're paying for, what your time is, I think.
Convenience and like consistency, because like I said, I did that
Yeah,
as a video
true.
before, and I bought magnetic sheets and the magnets, and it wasn't strong enough. The models aren't held in place properly. Whereas you know that the
Yeah.
magnets that he's selling in like matte form and thingy form going together will give you that connection and just peace of mind. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's throw some goop on his base now.
Speaking of ridiculous shipping, TF Source is running a sale and had an Ahsoka 6-inch action figure from The Mandalorian for $5. Shipping was $12.50. Yeah. Also, Laura is biting my nails and Andy putting on those labels and the figure shaking. Appreciating your little comments on the screen. Captions are on point. Thank you. He never watches any of the videos, so honestly, I
I
can say
haven't seen a
anything I want.
single
It's great.
caption anyone has ever talked about.
Yeah,
Like even when
yeah.
people, because there was loads of comments about your captions today, and yeah, not once did it make me want to go back and check. I was like, cool,
Yeah.
enjoy.
Let her have her fun.
It just drops in a little Bigfoot tip every 20 minutes into every video.
Honestly, I could be putting up
You
anything
could
and
come
like just be
on,
like,
like not
please
even just
come.
like a pop up. You could just cut the video and put yourself in for 2 minutes with a little PowerPoint about something weird, and I would never know.
Yeah, if I just told everyone like, don't comment on this part, like, comment something to do with Warhammer, and then he'd be like, oh, we got a lot of comments today. That was cool.
Yeah, it could be like a conspiracy. Everyone else would know. Like,
Yes.
and then I would be
Oh,
the
you
one
shouldn't have said that.
left in the dark.
You should not have said that.
Now you are the man or the woman behind the curtain.
Laura shows up and talks about Bigfoot for 20 minutes in the middle of the video. Now we just need to get him to make a longer video so then he doesn't go, why did that like speed paint thing end up double the time?
Well, there's, you know those like Wookiee masks that you wear, and you when you open your mouth, it makes. So you just have a Bigfoot version of that. You literally come on as Bigfoot.
Yes. Oh, you're gonna regret this. But the channel's gonna grow.
Yes, because the FBI will be watching closely.
Another 3 minutes into the battle report. Potentially. Potentially. Is that the box you'd use to travel to, say, Warhammer World?
No. So I'm of the opinion.
Flying is a different thing.
No. I honestly think that like the comment that was said. I don't know who said it. Sorry, who said I don't like good for transport, bad for storage. I think it's the other way around. I think they're great for storage.
Oh, but you'd want a smaller.
No, I have.
Yeah, are you a.
This is my storage. They're my transport. It is my green stuff world. Magnetic trays. Just take them out. Magnetic trays. And I haven't. Oh god. I haven't tried this yet. But I assume that these are going to work perfectly. Yep. So I would transfer what I need into this case that I was traveling with. And,
Yeah.
you know, try not to break my new Krieg model. Then just, yeah, put them in and take my army with me. That's what I would do. Green Stuff World has two more sizes of this case, a larger one and a smaller one, and I want to get both. So, yeah. So I'm not saying there isn't a way you could make these into a transport case. I'm sure if somebody finds a case, like I've seen big cases out there that can hold big things that like you would stack them standing up. They would go on your back and you could have like 4 or 5 of them stacked standing up. You could go anywhere with that. And I would go on a plane with them. I think a really useful box is strong enough and secure enough that it's not going to move and stuff. But for now, for me, it's that Green Stuff World case.
What are the restrictions, though, for us bringing something like that on a plane?
The Green Stuff World one?
No, the really useful boxes. Like, would that be your That's your carry-on then? How'd that work?
Well, I don't know. You might have to check it. Oh God. So I don't know whether
Yeah.
that's viable or whether you can get it on as like it's about laptop size. So you could probably fit 2 of them in a backpack and bring that on. That would probably be fine.
True. Yeah.
Um, but
Jack Fletcher says, "Oh, now I'm on YouTube. Yeah, magnet cases are handy. I do all my bases now with recesses for magnets."
yeah, I think it's the stronger of the 2 things. I think it's like I've said in the video, and I meant it. Like I said, I don't say things I don't mean. I think it's the future of cases is magnets.
Yeah.
Like even we went to Warhammer World, and I had to take such a large case, to take my Pegasus Knights with me, and I was so nervous the whole time with those in there, and my Grail Knights and everything. If I just had some strong magnets and they were all stood up, I'd have felt great.
Yeah.
Who needs a camera? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Messiah. Yes, I have returned. Let me just make sure I'm not...
Yeah, I like when people have the bigger models, you can like magnetize them to the side of the case as well. So you don't have to go for like height of the box equals height of the model. You can just do the sides.
Okay. What time are we at? 9:30.
We are at 9:30, and I think we should talk about something amazing.
Something amazing, I guess.
Has anyone had any further thoughts on the kill team reveals? Now that we've seen more of them, everyone's kind of gotten them in their heads and seen more pictures. Mothman, you want to talk about Mothman?
Kill team. I'm just dying to paint up one of the Scions in the Scions color scheme. I really want to see what that looks like, because I like the new drop Scions.
Yeah.
But I'm not actually quite mad on their color scheme they gave them. I get it's like the special forces, like darker armor and dark, but I want to see them in their blue and grey scheme. So
Yeah, remember my first comment was that they look like
Arbites.
Yes.
They do look like Arbites in that color scheme, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
So it just didn't look like a different thing.
I did have I did have a customs guy shoving his hand in my case, which literally gave me heart palpitations. I nearly got arrested. Vespid 11 and 10 need more Vespid. Scions Moth, they're okay. Either will cultist them or Guavesa them. Oof, it's harsh to hear that. The Scions are the first one that I want at least 2 more kill teams of them. Like I'm reckoning I'd run like 60 Scions and 30 drop Scions, like a 90 Scion strong force. I think would just be incredible.
Yeah. Okay. Medusa, meh, they're okay. Nothing that grabbed me though. What did you think of the scenery, Medusa? Like getting like a
I think
fresh new
she's
table.
just such a strong fantasy girl that square lines just bore her.
We should let the woman speak for herself.
Look, if I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. I'll tell you. Damn it, I even got the joke wrong like an idiot. Damn it. Sorry, boys. I let you
down. Andy on YouTube says, I stick the sheets to the lid of my 9-liter really useful boxes. Just need to be careful with the banners and the spears. Is that so you can just take the top off like it's cake?
And use it as your army tray when you're walking around that tournament.
Ah, I see. I was thinking cake.
Yes, same kind of idea. You don't want to try and lift a cake in from the inside. It's yeah.
Brian Fanning, bit disappointed by the Vespids. All very same. They don't feel as unique.
unique in what way? Were you hoping like each Vespid looked different to each other, or because like I only looked at them properly like the next like, 2 days after the stream, and I thought the one in the battle suit was like the strain leader, and turns out it's not the strain leader, and the other one was, so I was like, oh, there's a cool. I haven't really read into it, but why one of them is wearing partial battle suit armor. But for some reason, for me, when it comes to kill team, is like I love making the squads so they work for 40k. So I'm not mad on doing like, you know, an elite dude and a stabby dude and a bomb dude. And
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, just give me a
one of
sergeant.
each team member, like.
Yeah, a dude with a good gun and 8 normal dudes, please. You should play the trailer for the new Prime show before the end of the stream. I will, buddy. Didn't get as far as the scenery, to be honest, all. But Andy is right, annoyingly.
It's okay if he's right, as long as you get to speak for yourself and you don't have a man telling you what your opinion is. That's all. Gabrinsky loves the scenery. Yeah, well, let us be indecisive by ourselves.
No. Then nothing will get done.
There.
It's about time Pac-Man got a TV series. Didn't Pac-Man...
Now I just want to play Pac-Man.
Now I just want to watch
Did Pac-Man have a TV show?
No, he was in Big Hero 6 or whatever, wasn't he?
Are you thinking of the Emoji movie?
Yeah.
No, wait, Pac-Man was in something.
Was Big Hero 6 or... Is it Big Hero 6 what I'm thinking about? I think he was in Big Hero 6 and Ready Player One. No. Wait, have I got Big Hero 6 as the wrong thing?
Big Hero 6 is Baymax.
Yes, that's not the right movie. I'm thinking of the one where it's the computer games come together. And...
Pixels? Wreck-It Ralph?
It's tough being a man in the hobby, apparently. Wreck-It Ralph, yeah, that's it, thank you. It's tough being a man in the hobby, apparently. Have you seen that going around?
Yeah, Medusa, we should really give them more space to talk and stuff, shouldn't we?
Did you hear that, like, that's going around?
No,
so
because I'm a woman and...
It's a Jugs joke on their podcast. And I think Rob had a mug made, like, saying it's hard being a man in the hobby as a joke. And then Sub stole it, and then she had it on her stream and people saw, and like it's literally making its way around. All the women in the hobby are getting a turn with it to take the piss out of it. I just keep showing that. It's very funny. The film with Adam Sandler, that doesn't narrow it down. Like, that could be one of 900,000 movies. There was a Pac-Man cartoon in the 80s. I was born in...
Was it Pixels, Andy?
No, it was Wreck-It Ralph. Like I said, twice.
Wreck-It Ralph, yeah. Well, everyone else was saying Pixels. Wreck-It Ralph. I don't remember Pac-Man, but I did love Wreck-It Ralph.
It might not have been in Wreck-It Ralph. It just maybe I inserted it into Wreck-It Ralph. Who knows?
I don't think you would have watched Pixels, because did anyone actually watch Pixels and survive? Yeah, definitely. Their voices are rarely heard. You are so right, Medusa. We should just stay silent and let them speak for a change.
What's this?
Nothing, dear. It's okay.
We could say a little something.
Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, it was the sequel.
So...
Andy paints poorly, has a sheet on the top and the bottom to fit more stuff in. The tray is a good idea, though.
The thing on the top and bottom scares the crap out of me. I feel like I get the math wrong on that and I'd like crunch 2 bits together.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Like, I feel like if there's enough space to have them completely separated, I'd just have 2 cases.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 37. Do you want to watch the new trailer? What is it called again?
It is called Secret Level, I want to say. Secret Level. I got a link. Or if you just open up Warhammer Community, it is top of the thing.
Part of Prime Video. Secret level. Okay, let me just open this. Pause. I need to make sure that when I share the screen that people are going to hear the sound. You're going to have to deal with us being in the middle of the screen, but we don't really care. I can actually turn this off for a second, can't I? If I turn that, there goes me. If I... No, that's the stream. Is it this? Okay. We will disappear for 1 minute and 42 seconds as we spend a little bit of time watching this. I don't have the sound turned off. It's just audio capture input. Does that make this sound come through? It's not. I'm hearing it. Can anybody hear anything? For effects, I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I don't know. I would have to create another, and I would have to add an audio output input capture. Why do they make this so complex? No. Captures your desktop audio. Add source. Yeah, sure. Okay, so if I hit play now, are you hearing anything? Now.
No.
You really should be.
It's time.
And yet, no.
This world has waited for your arrival.
Like there's an audio output like
hearing something tiny
bouncing
like,
up and down like normal. Like as if it's being transmitted. Okay, let's go back to the start for the third time.
Are you hearing it in your headset?
It's time.
We are not hearing it.
This world has waited for your arrival.
It's not me. Just because I'm here on my ear, that still is getting sent to you guys. There is no reason why it shouldn't be. Like even you are making that bounce up and down. You know what? I give up. Forget it. I can't watch it. Clearly, technology eludes me.
It's working on Twitch, but it's really loud now, so maybe that's the problem. It only works on... Maybe we can't do it on YouTube.
No, just YouTube is behind. It's only you that couldn't hear it.
I can hear it. It's loud.
That's because you have to turn it way up.
Because I'm listening to you.
For everybody, guys. Just her. Ruined it for everybody.
And Claire,
Yep,
watch it after.
Yep. I am now deaf. Yep.
I know why I couldn't hear it, but I do apologize for blasting everyone in the ears.
I am now deaf. Yeah.
Now Laura's echoing. Am I still echoing?
Yes, it's because I have an audio input capture.
Why is Laura so loud now?
Because she was turned way up. How about now?
Hello? Am I back to normal? Hello?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. I will watch the trailer after the stream because it did look cool.
Okay, so
What are you doing for the last 20 minutes of stream, Andy?
the last 13 minutes of streaming. I don't know. Like I said, I got my bikes to the stage where they're washed and I'm just waiting for them to dry fully so I can dry brush them and do the bases. I don't have enough time to start the riders, so I'm kind of stuck at a bit of an impasse, as to what to do. I can show you the creeks.
You want to show people? Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm sorry, Num Nums.
What did you do to Num
One of
Nums?
his deafened him. One of his clan rats now has a wildwood smear across it. I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry.
Remember the way we were talking about the idea of don't speak for people, but the way she was like, nobody can hear. No, I was like, yeah, nobody can hear. Well, maybe people could have spoken for themselves, but no.
If the people wanted to speak on time.
Yeah. This is a Forge World Kriegsman, one of my Forge World Kriegsmen. Not particularly nice, but it's possible, right? These are the old miniatures, and this is what I'm talking about in my videos a lot of the time, where like the Forge World Kriegsmen are now dated. They're old sculpts. They're not particularly great. They're just a little off. This is a 3D print that I painted today of a new Kriegsman from the Grimguard. So he stands a little bit bigger, but in scale with what Cadians are. Like, he's tiny to a normal Cadian now. This is the proper new scale. And he's in a cool pose, walking forward with his rifle resting on his forearm, his blade out.
A video went up today. Is
there a painting guide for these guys? Yes, this guy's video went up about an hour ago. So I've decided that I'm adding another. I have 55 Kriegsmen. Well, I have a platoon of 55 Kriegsmen. I've got another 40, 50 other Kriegsmen done, but they're like 2 squads of 10 engineers and 2 squads of 10, all the other stuff. But like basic corpsmen, I have 1 platoon of 55. And I want to add 2 more platoons of 55. So my plan is a full 55-man platoon of plastic ones and a full 55-man platoon of these Grimguard. So I printed off my first batch today. As you can see, there's a bunch more of them here. My plasma gunner is ready to go. And here's the... They're just sprayed, ready to start painting. And I love them. There's more literally printing as we speak. I'll take them off and hit print again. So I can print like 20 Kriegsmen in like 3 hours now. So here's a basic one after it's just been printed. See, that's not even... Unfortunately, when I glued this together in haste this morning, I left a gap. That's why this one's not sprayed. I have to fill it in before I spray it, unfortunately. But if you take out that stupid part that I made a mess of, look how clean it is.
It's so nice.
Isn't he gorgeous? So I'm really loving these guys. And I just want more.
These are the guys as well that did the Xenomorph Queen that other people have talked about before too.
Yep, Station Forge.
Yeah.
Simon
says, I just say.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, do show the... Simon, I just looked up that Cryptids game. That's why I was just on my phone. And I want to see more. I'm going to look at it properly. But no, I do not have it currently. So that could be cool. We do another Halloween thing or something. I'll look it up. Thank you.
Always show and tell. Show the YouTube people. There's not many YouTube people here right now.
Num Nums dumped his rat in some paint water and it washed off. I'm glad to hear that. Not about the drowning the rats, but I'm glad that you got the smear off.
Fluffy.
Please don't drown any rats. I haven't played it, but it looks cool. It does look cool. I just want to see more of it before I click buy. Oh, maybe other videos. Real Trench Crusade vibes. Yeah, Krieg are good for that.
They're
This
amazing.
is Fluffy.
This is the
Fluffy
Fluffmeister.
is the best.
I'll show you something that I'm actually keen on. Do I have time for this? I do. I've got time for this. I will show you something that I want to do from Station Forge. How do I get to that particular post? I'll just go through my mini factory for it. Even though I don't have the files in my mini factory, I have it on Patreon. But I can show the files better from these guys. Station Forge. Why is it showing so many things that aren't from Station Forge when you type Station Forge into...
Because other things will have used those as keywords to get search for. Platinus. I like the models of Station Forge models. Yeah, they've done a lot of cool stuff. Like obviously Krieg is one of their collections, but they've done Tyranids and they did do orcs as well, didn't they?
Yeah, their orcs, Tyranids, and guard are top notch. I'm not a huge fan of their mechanicum stuff.
Yeah.
They're a bit weird. I hate the Space Marine stuff. I've never seen a copy Space Marine from any company that's good. I hate them all.
It doesn't work. When you're trying to make a Space Marine but not a Space Marine, it just does not work. Good night, Colin. We will see you on Thursday again, hopefully, with less issues at the start.
Okay, so...
For anyone watching that doesn't know our regular schedule, sorry, Andy, it is from 8 to 10 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I'm just going to wrong thing again.
Oh, the trench thing.
So I'm going to make us disappear again, even though we can still talk and still hear and all that jazz. But this is something that Station Forge did. I have the files for this, and I would love to base an entire board around this. It's going to take a mammoth amount of printing to do, but it is literally a like these are the Grimguard again. This is the guy I painted today. Here they are coming up over the top of a trench. Little sleeping quarters.
Back to the end of Blackadder.
Oh no, don't say that. Why are you ruining the mood? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? Jesus.
I'm sorry, I started
Christ.
watching Blackadder today and it just stuck in my head. I watched it a million times before, but I rewatched some today.
So these are all like some wounded guys and everything. So you get a specific group of, like, look at the system. The parapets on the outside, all the tank traps, no man's land. The pillbox is all chewed up.
Oh, I could stick in a Wonder Woman while you're not looking.
Well, no, we want to succeed.
That movie did well. It was just the second one that was a disaster.
Yeah. So here is other parts. For some reason, it doesn't show on the slideshow. But they have like medical tents with like poor Kriegsmen on beds. Look at all the bed rolls and stuff.
Oh.
You know, the pillboxes are actually all chewed up and wrecked and done. Oh my god. Charging across no man's land. Oh, the guy that took a hit. Climbing over. Like, this to me is just one of the most magnificent things. That's the full system.
Yeah.
Look, just look at that. Like, that's what I want to come across the board at. So I would love to print that off twice, because obviously that's two size sets of it, and have that as like entire length of a 6x4 or an 8x4 table, and like have 8 foot of it be across all the trenches, all the dug in, all the everything. And oh my god.
I love it. My Trench Crusade Kickstarter minis finally arrived this week to Sculpt's Rock.
This is so sad.
Plus, love it. Wish I had got the time for that. Do you mean the time for printing? Do you have a PLA printer?
Yes, I have 4 of them, 5 of them.
Maybe this would be an excuse to try one out. They're supposed to be better for terrain, right? And I'm curious how you would find it.
Yes, for 99.9% of things for printing, I would recommend for scenery doing a PLA. I might do this one in resin though. Like, the detail is there. I think the sections are broken up well, that it would be... I've got a bunch of big printers for resin, so I could potentially just have like 4 printers on the go. doing sections at a time, just knocking out parts. It's just one of those things. The first time I saw this was like, I'm gonna do this at some stage. This is gonna be magnificent. I can't. So yeah.
That would be an amazing board. No, I've not got a printer. It's weird. Every scene Laura is set to a different sound level. That's probably true. We need to go back and sort out Twitch again, and then it should work better for both.
I have not a printer.
Trying just sexy, but F painting it. My goodness, I think you like. If you had the right scheme, yeah, it would be a fun project.
Sure. Goose!
What's on, folks? Goose is back. The ultimate wingman. Guardsby Nids, of course. You'd have to. Oh, if you printed that, and then I got the Tyrannid Queen that they have, I mean...
I would enjoy shelling her into oblivion, yeah. You're right.
No.
You're right. When you're right, you're right.
No.
10 Earthshaker cannons all across the back and just...
No!
Like, my guardsmen get bored because nobody makes it across no man's land.
I would have the Tyrannid Queen and Wonder Woman, and that would be my army. Because that has to be like 2k points, right? After watching Alien Romulus...
Is she not on my side? Do I not get one charging out against the Queen?
No, she is always on my side. That's how that works, because we are women and it's a sisterhood, so yeah.
Oh, God.
It wouldn't need to be abs or flexible resin, so you could use cheaper resin. Guardby Iron Warriors. Yeah.
I'm gonna like
craft paint or airbrush
with transparency. I'm gonna be transparent. I try and be as transparent as humanly possible. In the 2.5 years that I've been like full time on YouTube, I have never once bought a bottle of resin. Ever.
Yeah.
These are the kind of things where like this is where being a content creator can come into handy, because like I try to take the piss out of stuff. Like I turn a lot of stuff down. Like I turn printers down, I turn laser cutters down, I turn all that stuff down if I don't need it. But like if I went to somebody now who does resin and I'm like, I'm going to showcase your printers. Like if I went to Hey Gears now and we're like, I've got a plan. I want to print off this trench board. I think it's going to be amazing. Do you want to sponsor the video? And they'd be like, cool, what do you need? And I'm like, I just need lots of resin to print out this. And I will show off your printers in the video that I used them to make this. They'd be like, oh, cool. And they would just send you some bottles of resin.
Yeah.
But Andy is a young man, so he'll have time for... I'm young on the outside, but the amount of resin I inhale, probably quite old on the inside, to be honest.
You really said inherit.
Yeah, well, it's the resin. The guns are crewed by Gene Stealer Cult, yes. She might be a Tyrannid Queen, but I've never shown people the model that not have them say her. That's true. Well, you can make her not have that.
Yeah, there's two options. So just go for the nice option that doesn't have man
Custodes
parts.
tonight. Nice.
Nice.
Don't mess with the Custodes, baby. I want Custodes to just be ridiculous. Like, have I got time? I don't really have time, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I've had this like ranty stuff in my brain for a long time. The idea of like, I think Games Workshop games and games in general are pushing so hard to be balanced, and I don't think things need to be as balanced as people think they are. Obviously, if you're doing a tournament, that's fine, but especially boards as well. I hate mirrored boards. Oh, you have an L-shaped building there and a flat piece there and an L shape. That means I have to have an L shape. I'm like, no, just make a cool looking board, and then you roll a dice to start of the game, see who gets what side. So if you get a bad roll on that, then you're gonna have a slight disadvantage if he chooses that side. That's fine. Same as rolling for first turn. Did you get first turn in a game with lots of shooting? Cool. You're going to be at a slight disadvantage because my whole army's going to shoot you now. And I think it's the same thing with rules. Like, I think it's cool. Like Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl's not fair. If you play goblins versus high elves, you're going to lose 99 times as the guy. Like, it's fine. It's like the challenge of the fun of it almost. Like, I think Custodes should land and just wreck face. Like, they're Custodes, for God's sake. Like, instead, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
you could only put 2.5 Custodes on the table. Okay, I fired 12 las cannons at them. Are they dead now? Cool, that was a good game. That really shows how Custodes work.
yeah, I get what you mean. Like, tournaments are one thing, but then if you're having a game, there should be like a different rule set for something like Custodes or something.
I was watching Hellstorm's video day before yesterday, where he was talking about like he's struggling to get numbers for his tournament because people booked on the same day as him or whatever. But he was showing like making the boards and getting all that stuff ready for it, and he was showing all of his 40k boards, and they're all mirror matched, and I was just like, this is just so irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah, removes tactical play and enjoyment and aesthetics. I want to like, it's what I was talking about. I was talking to my friends about the boarding patrol. Like, I think boarding patrol is a majestic game system, and I look so forward to getting my Grubby mitts on. I don't have the new book yet, but to get my hands on the Grubby new book. Yeah, my Grubby hands on the new book. Words. But like, I don't need every mission to be mirrored. I don't need that.
Yes.
But every mission is mirrored in those games, and I'm like, it's fine. So I potentially might just make up my own, like, grab, because I've got 4 sets. I got every set of the boarding action scenery, so I can make a 6x4 of the terrain, and yeah, just make cool sets. I'm like, this is the table I came up with today. Let's play some boarding actions. Go, and like have some fun with it.
Yeah. Because like there are definitely games where you find out what your opponent's playing. You're like, cool, can't win. Already know the result.
As you know, I like a pretty board. Yes, you do, sir. I'm getting less and less interested in 40k. Want to delve deep into AOS Spearhead now. Yeah. See, I'm still so sold on the aesthetic and the story of 40k. It is still the thing I enjoy the most. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the books I listen to are 99% 40k books, and I'm just so driven to create miniatures and content around that as I'm going. That I just love it. Like, I love it. The boards are what turn me off 40k. It's so linear. My mates all play Horus Heresy, and we throw all sorts of random stuff down. Love it. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, I used to play. I used to have a system back in the day. Like, in the shop when I was playing, there was like loads of terrain to use, and what I did is I used to roll a d3 at the start of the game, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2 was just trees. So you had hills and trees on the table. So you were fighting out in a field or out in some wooded area. It could be 40k with tanks and artillery. There's no buildings, it's just trees. 4, 5 was half a ruined city. So you took out some of the ruined buildings, all fallen down and crumpled, and some trees. So it's like you're on the outskirts of the city. You're in like coming into the city. And then 5, 6 was a dense city board. So you couldn't plan like, oh, I'm going to take all these guys because I know we're going to be in buildings, or I'm going to take all these maneuverable guys because there's going to be loads of space. No, just roll a dice and then make a cool table with that in mind. And it worked really well. And because so many people were like, I used to ask randomers, like, do you want to set up the table? It's like, I explained how I did it and they liked it. And all of a sudden, when you roll a 1 or a 2, you've had people playing 40k before who have never just played on trees in 40k. And they were like, what is this? It's like a whole different experience, man. Let's do this. And there's some great games. So I've ranted well past like ending stream time, but yeah.
I just want to make sure Goose gets his joke read out, because while you were talking about resin and being transparent with the audience, he said the things you'll do to resonate with your audience.
Yeah.
So I like it. Yeah.
Don't eat resin. You're the same age as my oldest son. Ouch. Heresy is more appealing to me, even though the Marine/Marine recent 40k lore and especially models have been so lazy and poor. While I love Necromunda, you can get away with slapping the terrain down randomly and hoping for the best. Yeah, I like that idea. It's good fun.
Yeah.
So like, I like the idea.
No game is ever the same then.
Yeah, like I love the idea of that no man's land trench, and then the rest of the table to the enemy's deployment zone is just like craters and broken razor wire.
Yeah.
Like, they have no cover coming across no man's land, and in that way we'd be like, I play with 2,000 points, you play with 3,500 points, because you're going to get decimated getting across the board. But when you get there, you'll still have models to fight, and it'll be a cool story and it'll look well. Like obviously, if you played 2000, I played 2000, you'd lose 1,200 points getting across the board, and it wouldn't be a game. So you gotta. It's okay. You can be adults about this, guys. Well, War Dolly playing. I nearly said the wrong word there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yes, you did.
I love you all. Thank you so much for joining us
Yes.
for this stream. Once again, I don't think I can raid or do any stuff like that. So yeah, I'd love a bit of feedback. Anyone that's on the Discord, if you could just take 2 seconds out of your day and go into the general there and just let me know what you thought the dual stream was like. And are you feeling if you're in Twitch, you're missing out on YouTube stuff? And if you're on YouTube, I don't think so, because we read out all the comments and then we respond to them. So I feel like that's dragging everybody in. But like even now, there's 50 of us here. It's definitely helping having more numbers. So yeah, just if you have 2 minutes spare, feel free to just jump on and let us know. We take feedback and stuff. We love you, and we will see you all Thursday for the next stream.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Watch buff streams.